Welcome to your midweek weather forecast, where we can expect partly cloudy and dry weather over the western and northeastern part of South Africa. It'll be a slightly cooler day over the western part of the country, but we're still forecasting a warm to hot day across the country on Wednesday. We'll see most of the thundershower activity over the eastern part of South Africa, with a windy Wednesday over South Africa's interior. There's even a warning for a high fire danger rating over the central part of the country. Here's our rainfall probability map with scattered thunderstorms mainly over the eastern part of the Eastern Cape. We're expecting some rain along the coast with isolated thundershowers for KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga, as well as the eastern Free State and mainly the southern and eastern part of Gauteng. It's another hot day over the northeastern part of the country with highs in the middle and upper 30s for the northwest and Limpopo, around 30 degrees for Johannesburg and Ermelo, and we're forecasting highs in the mid-30s for Pretoria and Bombela. Hot and dry for Bloemfontein at 35 with thundershowers as we head further east, 34 degrees for Ladysmith and Vryheid, in the low 30s for Queenstown and Pietermaritzburg. Be sure you're expecting a high of 24 degrees. Sizzling hot and quite windy for Richards Bay with a high of 35 and a 35 km/h northeasterly breeze. You'll see more of a southerly flow for East London and Port St John's, both in the mid-20s. Mild for East London with the moderate southwester at 23, and we're expecting a 1.5 metre southerly swell along the east coast. You'll see a high of 30 degrees for Graafrenet, 28 as we head into Somerset East, and a maximum of around 30 over the interior part of the Western Cape, 23 degrees as we head towards Jeffreys Bay and Mossel Bay, with a moderate to light south-southwesterly wind along the coast from Hermanus all the way through to Jeffreys Bay. And in Muizenberg, we're expecting a fresh southerly wind with a maximum temperature of 22 with a 2 metre southwesterly swell. You'll see a high of 37 degrees for Kimberley with a toasty Wednesday in store, 36 for Uppington and Prieska, but the cooler day for Springbok at 26 degrees. Cape Town and Langebaan can expect a high of 24 with a fresh southerly wind. You'll see a southwesterly wind for Lambert's Bay with a moderate south-southwester for Alexander Bay at 23 degrees and a 2 metre southwesterly swell at 12 seconds. On Thursday, a cold front brings in cooler weather and the possibility of rainfall over the southern part of South Africa. You'll see hot weather and isolated thundershowers in the northeast, with thundershowers extending all the way through to the east coast. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Wednesday.